All right, welcome guys. It is another Mad Machines video. We're going to be going over the Discord rich presence features. I did cover a little bit of this, but I wanted to bring in some more features. There was a new thing added just recently. We're going to be talking with Tom Kelly, esports community manager for Mad Machines here. We'll go over some of the new features they've got and how to do this exactly. A lot of people don't know how to do the rich presence stuff. I didn't know when I first started. So here we go. Here is Tom Kelly right here. Welcome to the stream and the channel here, Tom.
Why, hello there, Smirkin. How are you today?
I am well. Ate a lot of food for Thanksgiving yesterday.
Yeah, I'm also mostly in a coma right now.
Yep, I got some more pie we can take out soon, but so a brief overview of the Discord rich presence features and like how it affects Mad Machines for you guys personally.
Yeah, well, Rich Presence is a super powerful tool for Mad Machines in particular. Many of the other games on Discord don't have the extensive options that we have because we're, the multiplayer, the competitive game where you want these squad options that we have here. The biggest part of Rich Presence is being able to click on your friend's profile and see what they're doing in the game. You can do that sort of thing on Steam, on other platforms, but for the Rich Presence, it not only gives you that viewable option, but also that interaction option, right? You can request to join their team, you can request to join the game, you can request to spectate through the Rich Presence options, and they can so easily get you involved with their games simply by sending an invite, whether you're preparing to join a game or if you're already in one.
Right, exactly. The mid game stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. There's also so we like a basic, right, squad function, which is your standard party up option. You can invite people, and then you can queue into whatever games you would like with that amount of people in your party. And then there's also the private match, right? The host match options, where someone can create this private lobby and invite specific people to it, make spectators, etc. We use that mostly for tournaments or for people who don't want to play with randoms.
Right, which is a lot of times in like a stream setting or something. You don't want a bunch of random people in there all the time, but
And something that's really cool with that, you mentioned streams. When you create a host match and you have that private lobby open, instead of inviting people specifically, which you can do, you can also simply generate a key and paste that key in your instance. If you want to play with viewers, you can simply paste that key into, for example, your chat, and whoever copies and uses that key to join the game, they can just be sent straight to the match. So if you didn't want to invite all the people in particular, you could simply send out that key and people could join whenever they wanted to.
yeah, exactly. Copy paste this key right here. We'll drop it into Twitch chat, and then everybody floods in.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
So what we'll do, we'll actually just do these in real time here. I'll
Sure.
start off with a squad invite. You want to play with your friends directly. Opens up your Discord friend options here. I see Tom Kelly right here. Click on him. Shows a little spinning wheel that he should be in soon. That's sent through a Discord notification, right?
Yes.
All right, we got Tom joined up real quick there. So what we'll do, we'll jump into multiplayer. Once you're in a squad, the single player options do gray out. But a multiplayer option, jump in, select your 1v1, 2v2, or 3v3, or all three in this instance, and find a match. It'll immediately queue us up as 1v1, I believe, because we're going to be facing each other.
Yes, and that's the cool thing about the quick play, is that you can actually play against your teammates in the quick play options. When we eventually have like the ranked queues come out, obviously that won't be an option. But for now, right, you can queue up into a 2v2 with 3 or 4 people in your squad, so that you can simply play with and against your friends. And I know since it's only a 1v1, it's not as important, but there's a switch team button, which is super nice to have, because when you're playing against friends and you want a specific teams, you want to mix up teams, or you're just against randoms in this, in this quick play lobby, you can freely switch teams with other players to sort out those teams, and you're not sort of stuck to playing whatever.
Exactly.
Those.
We'll show it another way. We'll do the multiplayer. I'll start up a lobby. We'll say a 2v2 lobby. This is what the screen looks like for the lobby. I can simply add him right here, clicking there, inviting him. I can also invite channels directly from the Discord menu. This is also helpful for inviting a specific channel in a Discord. For me right now, it would be the Mad Machines Looking for Players channel. I'd go ahead and invite, send that out now. If anybody's lurking out there and wants to jump in real quick. Here's what it looks like in the actual Discord channel. It says invite to group. We have joined the group. We've got myself, we've got Tom, and we've got Noah on the ball. There we go. We've got almost a full lobby already. If you wanted to modify teams, you can hit modify teams here. Drag people around. Oh, there we go. We got 4 people already.
People are just anchoring to...
They're antsy.
Yeah, to play some Mad Machines.
So we could even add some spectators to the list. I'd love to do this for tournaments. Spectate and cast a little bit. We can modify the rounds here. 1, 3, 5. Most of the games end up being like 3 rounds if you're going to be in a competitive setting, I feel like. If we wanted to get a match key, again, we copy paste that, send it to Twitch chat or Discord channel. We're all good there.
So the coolest thing about what you just did was send that invite to the channel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So you can send it to individuals, right? You get through PMs. You can send it to group chats if you have those with friends. And being able to send that to the open channel means that there's as long as you don't quit out of this lobby, like once this lobby is quit out, that invitation will be invalid, right? And you won't be able to join up into.
What about if a game starts?
So if a game starts, that will be fine. People can still join as long as there's open spots to it. The invitation that's in that channel will actually list exactly how many people and who is playing in that lobby. So whenever you see someone drop out of there, you'll see that that open slot, and you can simply click that join button and join in and fill in for them. So having that very malleable invitation system keeps things flowing super smoothly.
Exactly, and it's incredibly easy to do. Yeah, so if there was a series of 3 games, it would remain open the whole series, right?
That is correct.
Okay, that's very good to know. We can mess around here and play a little bit, get a game in.
So one of the other things too that is super cool that I think you mentioned just a little bit right at the start was the being able to invite people during your free training, during the solo player experience.
Yes.
Which is really cool. And actually, if you want, we could show people that right now.
Yeah, we will go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
As I get wrecked by Noah.
Yeah. So being able to join or to start a free training experience, which you're simply just messing around with the ball, you're practicing, you're playing with. You can set to unlimited stamina, right? So you have no you don't have the limitations on resources, so you can practice some crazy stuff, right? And many games have this sort of a shooting range or free training or whatever, right? The sandbox mode where you can just mess around with
I believe if you're gonna have a competitive game, you have to give people a way to train.
Absolutely.
Like a controlled environment, for sure.
Yes, and if you take that idea and you give your players the option to bring friends and teammates into that environment, you give them so many more options to try things out, to test things, to practice. So we already have sort of an off-the-cuff idea of like, hey, man, it would really be nice to just bring teammates into free training. It took a few days, and bam, now we have this feature, which I think is going to be used quite extensively. I know people have been asking for this sort of thing a lot in many other games as well.
Right, I agree. So right now I'll jump out of this game, leave them to it, and then we'll feature this free training thing. This was just implemented a couple days ago, right?
Yes, in the most recent patch, yeah.
Yeah, the most recent patch right now. So I'll just start up a free training myself. I've actually done this quite a bit, messed around learning the game myself. Jump in his ship. Spend all your time in here by yourself, but now if you want to practice plays with a teammate, I'll go ahead and open up my Discord here. I'm going to send it to the Looking for Players channel real quick. Label it training. It's got 5 open slots. And there's where we see that the old game has ended since I had left it. There we go. We've got Tom jumping in.
So when you join someone's free training, not only can you choose what character you want, but you can choose what team you want to be on. So if you want to practice, passing, like we can here.
Yeah, of course you'd have to be on the same team.
Yeah, or we can switch teams and practice that either 1v1 skills or interactions with opponents, that sort of thing. So you have so many options.
I definitely need to work on my passing. I haven't had enough people to practice with.
I mean, your individual mechanics are pretty insane already. It's all about that team play.
I'm practicing for the 1v1 tournament mostly.
Oh, that's actually super exciting.
It's going to be really fun. Was there anything else we wanted to go over, Tom?
I think we had a pretty thorough coverage of what Rich Presence really offers.
I think we did really well. You guys enjoy this video, and have yourself a nice day. Thanks for watching.